The Enchanted Forest companions, Oliver, Max, and Daisy, once upon a time, in a tranquil forest nestled deep within the heart of the countryside, lived a curious little boy named Oliver. Oliver was a precocious child with an insatiable thirst for adventure, and he often wandered into the forest to explore its mysteries. One sunny morning, as the golden rays of the sun pierced through the dense canopy of leaves, Oliver decided to embark on a new adventure. He packed a small bag with snacks and his favorite book, then set off for the forest. As he ventured deeper into the woods, the air grew cooler, and the sounds of civilization faded away. Birds sang their melodious songs, and the leaves rustled gently in the breeze. Oliver felt at peace, as if the forest were his second home. After walking for a while, Oliver heard a soft whimper coming from behind a cluster of bushes. Curiosity piqued, he pushed aside the foliage and discovered two adorable dogs. One was a fluffy golden retriever named Max, and the other was a playful border collie named Daisy. Oliver knelt down to pet them, and their tails wagged furiously. It seemed they had lost their way in the forest. They looked tired and hungry. Oliver shared his snacks with the dogs, and they became fast friends. With Max and Daisy by his side, Oliver continued his journey deeper into the forest. As they walked, they encountered a myriad of other animals. Squirrels chattered overhead, rabbits hopped through the underbrush, and a family of deer grazed peacefully in a meadow. Oliver's heart swelled with joy as he marveled at the beauty of the natural world. He read stories from his book to Max and Daisy, and the dogs listened intently, their eyes filled with wonder. As the day wore on, the trio stumbled upon a crystal-clear stream. Oliver knelt down to take a drink of water, and Max and Daisy lapped it up eagerly. Nearby, a group of colorful butterflies fluttered about, their delicate wings creating a mesmerizing dance in the dappled sunlight. Feeling re-energized, Oliver decided it was time to head back home. He knew that his family would be worried if he stayed out too long. Max and Daisy, however, had other plans. They refused to leave Oliver's side, and no matter how hard he tried to shoo them away, they stayed with him. Oliver decided to follow the stream, hoping it would lead them back to familiar territory. Along the way, they encountered a wise old owl perched on a branch. The owl introduced himself as Professor Hoot, and he offered to help them find their way home. Professor Hoot had a keen knowledge of the forest and its secrets. He explained that the forest was vast and full of hidden paths, but he would guide them through. With the professor's guidance, they ventured deeper into the woods, occasionally catching glimpses of other forest creatures. As they continued their journey, they heard a distant rumble of thunder. Dark clouds gathered overhead, and raindrops began to fall. The forest came alive with the soothing sound of rain, and Oliver, Max, Daisy, and Professor Hoot sought shelter under a towering oak tree. With the rain pouring down around them, they shared stories and laughter. Max and Daisy, despite being wet, wagged their tails happily. Professor Hoot, with his wisdom and stories of the forest's history, kept everyone entertained. Eventually, the rain subsided, and the sky cleared. Professor Hoot assured Oliver that they were not far from his home. With newfound hope, they continued their journey. As the sun dipped below the horizon, they emerged from the forest onto a familiar path. Oliver recognized the surroundings, and his heart filled with relief. He thanked Professor Hoot for his guidance and said goodbye. Max and Daisy, however, didn't want to leave Oliver. They had formed a deep bond with the adventurous little boy, and they had no intention of parting ways. Oliver's family welcomed them with open arms, and they became a part of the household. From that day forward, Max, Daisy, and Oliver continued to explore the forest together, with the wise guidance of Professor Hoot and the friendship of all the creatures they had encountered. Their adventures taught Oliver the importance of friendship, courage, and the beauty of the natural world.